Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, July 4, 2022. The moon spends the day in your partnership sector, stimulating your need for others. While it's a transit that promotes balance, a Mars-Pluto aspect in play can ramp up tensions. This influence can aggravate lingering control issues. You may feel tense about deadlines or impatient with matters that aren't accelerating at the pace you'd like. There can be uneasy feelings, words, or thoughts, but it's an excellent time to recognize anger if it's hanging around so that you can deal with it. Consider that guardedness of your privacy and unwillingness to explore the deeper issues may aggravate tensions. Something you've swept under the carpet may be better dealt with than avoided, since it can emerge in disruptive ways otherwise. The tendency to fixate on a specific topic or idea can be positive if applied to a project requiring extra attention, as long as you avoid pushing things too hard. Under today's transits, worries and concerns seem to magnify, and you may want to watch for a tendency to see the best or the worst of a situation rather than merely seeing it for what it's worth. This is the kind of day when it is easy to fly off the handle. The planetary aspect indicates that it is difficult to be patient concerning things that are bothering you, especially if they concern someone close to you. The other side of the coin indicates, however, that if you do need to say something difficult, you can summon hidden powers and resources today. You have a choice. Time to challenge, then change the tune to your inner monologue as Mars in Aries squares Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Mental perceptions of work, interpersonal group dynamics, and conversations could be exceptionally tense. You might have some underlying issues brewing, which may come out in your interactions at work today. Although it could be cathartic to tell a coworker like it is, you could use these opportunities as a chance to work through your stress to adjust how you view your conversations with your coworkers. You might even have an opportunity to set the record straight. You have your own special way of organizing yourself as you go about your private business. Today you might be forced to collaborate with someone and integrate yourself into a team. This may be challenging, because you have a very different point of view. Therefore, it is important to know where your boundaries and your limits are. Try to be tolerant and willing to make compromises. Do you feel like embracing the whole world? Then go ahead and do it. Start off with your friends and family. All those old arguments and problems are forgotten and forgiven, leaving you to concentrate on the important things in life. Share your excess of love and warmth with people who really mean a lot to you. You need to stretch those legs and put yourself in a totally new situation. Seek out something radically different from what you're used to and wrap yourself up in it. Full of anticipation, choices confronting you are confusing and you're not sure who you want to hug and hold close to your heart. If you feel that having to be polite and diplomatic causes you problems, there's nothing wrong with letting people know you wish to remain single and don't want a serious relationship. The outlook is excellent for you all engaged in creative endeavors. You will be especially inspired today, with a high level of energy compelling you to immediate action. Nevertheless, regardless of your occupation, you can expect to be challenged by the people close to you. It won't be easy for you to explain or justify your creative outpourings. Concentrate on pleasing yourself today, not others. You can communicate another day. Don't be surprised to find that you are rather aloof today. When dealing with others, you may have to consider the possibility that you are coming across this way, and that they may struggle with this mood. A vibration has a way of bringing out the pensive and serious side of you. It's not surprising to be completely lost in your thoughts and out of touch with the things that are happening around you. A reassuring word or two may help others relax. Having the moon in your relationship sector during Mars last weekend in your communication sector is a win/win for both. For Mars, this is giving the warrior planet of the cosmos something to channel his war on communication barriers into, while for the moon, this will make it easier to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice. Yet as the moon makes its last visit to your relationship sector before the first planetary activity for the year begins, and with planets staying on after Mars leaves, this is also a chance to invest in the future. Having the moon not only in your relationship sector during Mars' last weekend in your communication sector but at a friendly aspect is helping to channel his war on communication barriers into your relationships. With planets staying on after Mars leaves to keep the communication lines open and the moon making its last visit to your relationship sector before the first planetary activity for the year begins, this is also a taste of things to come. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury, the great communicator, is partnered with quick-thinking air sign Gemini today and has a couple things going on that will affect most of your daily interactions. First, a trine to Sirius Saturn in logical Aquarius helps you settle down and organize your thoughts. You'll be looking for practical conversations now and won't be in the mood for long, drawn-out or exaggerated stories. As long as people stick to the facts, you'll be happy to engage with them. The second Mercury aspect, a square to dreamy Neptune in Pisces later in the day, has your mind drifting off to faraway places and distracts you from the specifics of what's in front of you. If you have any important tasks to do, including attending meetings, giving presentations, interviewing, etc., hopefully you can get them out of the way as early as possible before you drift off into La La Land. In the morning, the Leo moon forms a trine with Jupiter in Aries, granting us popularity and charisma. This is a great influence to get a mission statement or creative idea into the hands of the right people. Collaborators may offer financial support or boost our message through their networks. The knowledge that others believe in us is its own reward, especially if we have recently felt unseen or down on our luck. Alternatively, we might have the opportunity to platform another today. In addition to possible material perks, this aspect inspires a sense of spiritual or philosophical camaraderie, widening our social circles so we can position ourselves to receive future fortune. Following this connection, the moon syncs up with Mars, also in Leo, providing stamina and passion. We feel brave and eager to conquer our goals. However, the risk here is that we end up trying to conquer others instead through showy displays of bravado that can be more off-putting than inspiring. Mid-afternoon, the moon sextiles Venus in Gemini, engendering gratitude. Words of affirmation and quality time are our love languages. We spread joy around by making others feel heard, checking in to ensure we are understanding them correctly. While the sextile is an auspicious aspect, we might miss its best effects if we aren't paying attention. This is a great time to connect with friends, taking in entertainment like a concert, party, or art exhibit. It can also improve intimate relationships. A new romance that begins now would be light-hearted and fun.